Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're all doing well. So, you've seen the thumbnail, I quit. So, if you want to find out exactly what I have quit, then please stay tuned. So the good news is, well, it's good news for me, is that I haven't quit YouTube. So please don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I am aware that I haven't posted a video in quite a few weeks now, and that's because, of course, we have been on holiday. Now, on return from holiday, I had a very busy couple of days afterwards, just with work, washing, laundry, whatever you want to call it. Trying to get into some sort of a routine. We've been busy every weekend since we came back for various reasons, and of course work has been very, very busy. Now, what I will say is that obviously I did post a sort of photo to say that I got a new car, which I am absolutely loving. However, the day after I picked up my new car, I became very, very sick and really quite unwell. So I ended up having to go to the Out of Hours NHS 24 centre, and I had acute tonsillitis. Now, it has completely floored me. I would say today and yesterday are the first 2 days that I have done the most within the last week and a half. It really has taken a lot out of me, this illness. I've been on antibiotics, I've been on quite strong painkillers, I've had some really terrible effects following on from taking all this medication because I don't normally take any medicine at all. And it's not through choice, like I genuinely just don't need medication. But yeah, it's been quite a hard couple of weeks, a couple of days, and obviously a couple of weeks getting back into some sort of routine. So at this point, I just want to apologise. I haven't been AWOL, I have been incredibly busy. And as with everything, when you're out of your routine, it can sometimes take a wee while to get back into it. Now, at this point, I will just thank you if you've got this far and you're enjoying watching my videos again, or this is one of the first videos you've ever watched, then I would really love if you could go on and look at one of my other videos. If you would love, I would certainly love you too, but if you would love, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow. And also, if you would like to become a member, I would absolutely love if you could become one or consider becoming one at a later date if it's something that you're interested in. Now, I will be posting more videos again. I'm not going to sort of guarantee that I will be sort of videoing or publishing videos so many days or times of the week, because my sort of working day and sort of James's working day and working week for both of us can be quite variable. So for example, James is going down to England again in a few days, and he was away on holiday. Well, we were away on holiday, and just before we went down on holiday, he went down to England again for work. So again, that upsets our week a little bit as well with regards to a routine. So, as I said, I'm so grateful to be back. I'm really glad to make this video for you, just like all my other videos. But of course, you will be wanting to know what I have quit. Now, this hasn't come as a light decision. It's certainly been something that I have had to think about for a wee while. It's something that I have always had to have in the back of my mind. And I suppose you may have come to the conclusion at the moment, you may not have, but I have decided to quit Slimming World. Now, there are various reasons for this, and it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be posting healthy content, weigh-in updates, sort of like how I'm feeling, how I'm getting on, food hauls, shopping hauls, whatever you want to call it. The only reason that I need to let you guys know this is that there are many of you who will ask me questions about Slimming World products, or you will ask me about SYN-values. Now, I am happy to give you as much information as I can to help you continue on your health journey, just as much as I am still on my own health journey. Now, just because I'm taking a break from Slimming World at the moment doesn't mean that I won't ever go back. And at the moment, I still am a member, so I've still got access to the app. And let me just get this up here just now. So this is the app for Slimming World, and I'm still a member. But what I will say is that I made this decision when I was unwell, actually. And the reason for quitting Slimming World, most of all, is that I recognised within myself that I was making poor decisions, and less than positive thoughts were in my head about eating and drinking. And what I will say to you is that on Sunday, last Sunday, when I was really unwell and had to go out of hours, and Monday I didn't eat anything because I was so unwell. I couldn't swallow. I couldn't even swallow my own saliva. I couldn't eat. And actually it took about 2 days for the antibiotics and the painkillers to really sort of try to start kicking in so that I was able to eat and drink a very, very, very small amount of food. And at that point, James, my husband, was really concerned about me. I certainly didn't look good and I didn't feel good at all. To be honest, as a nurse, I was probably pretty close to being in the hospital because I was so dehydrated. I hadn't passed urine for quite a while and I didn't feel like I needed to. And these are all things and signs and symptoms that can equate to sepsis. Thankfully, I was okay. But as I said, I've had a bit of a rough week. My throat's still not 100%. But during those couple of days where I wasn't eating and then I got on to eating sort of like cold or warm, sort of like liquidy type foods. So James went to the shop and got me a tub of Banoffee Ben & Jerry's. Now, I at this point hadn't eaten anything for a few days and he was like, please, please, please just have a few spoonfuls. Do you know how much I beat myself up about that? Do you know how much panic it instilled in my head to have a few spoons of ice cream when I hadn't eaten for a few days? Do you know that I was worrying about the sin value of some ice cream when I hadn't been well? That was a massive wake-up call for me, and that is why one of the reasons is I am not doing Slimming again at the moment. Now, I do not want to develop disordered eating. Disordered eating is a thing that I have had for many years with regards to overeating, but I cannot allow myself to go the other way. And I know that I'm far from being underweight. I know that, but most people start at not being, you know, slim, very, very slim. They start at being a healthier or heavier weight than what they end up. And I must admit, I talked it through with James when I was feeling a bit better. And I was just very honest with him and told him about how I was feeling, the feelings of guilt, the feelings of, I mean, literally checking I was scanning food items in the cupboard for sin values when I was barely eating a morsel of food or drink. I also went to buy Weight Watchers soups. I've actually got 2 in the cupboards just now. And the lentil one was what I took to work with me later on in the week when I went back to work. And I still felt really nauseous, really unwell. But I was like, right, I need to get this down. I need to get some food into me. I need to try to get some nutrition and vitamins and things into me. So, like I said, I bought the Weight Watchers soup, not because it was Weight Watchers, but because it was a small tin. And to be honest, I really didn't have much of an appetite. Again, it was a real struggle to get it down. Anyway, what did I end up doing when I was sitting at work? Scanning and inputting sins into my phone. Even though I was unwell, it was the first thing I'd eaten at work in, like, you know, a long time. And again, thinking about, well, what else am I going to have for dinner tonight? Because really, I've already had some sins today. I need to be careful because weigh-in day is coming up this weekend. No, I'm just not doing that. A few other things have sort of brought it home about weighing myself on a Saturday morning. I start to try to eat liquidy type foods 2 days beforehand. So Thursday, Friday is always soup day. Try to drink as much as possible in the form of like water, calorie-free drinks, calorie-free, sugar-free drinks, etc. Try to, you know, be as light as possible. And that is a really bad mindset to get into because that's what people do when they have real eating disorders in the form of anorexia and bulimia. Now, I'm not anorexic and I'm not bulimic, but I, as I said, do not want to go down a route that there is very little road for return. People end up in therapy with that type of mentality regards food, fluid, nutrition, weight, and I do not and cannot go down that road. Now, some of you may have noticed this within yourselves. Please do let me know in the comments if you feel this way. I have felt this way for a very, very, very long time, and it's only been since I've been away on holiday and enjoyed myself and came back and then realised, hold on a minute, Denise, this is not okay. This is not normal. What you're doing to yourself and panicking about is not normal. 1, you're just back from holiday. Give yourself a bit of a break. Let yourself ease back into it. 2, food is food. We can either eat enough of it, or we eat too much of it, or we don't eat enough of it. And at the end of the day, calories are calories. It doesn't really matter too much. And at the end of the day, when you're still about 2.5 stone overweight like me, or heavier, calories, you know, the deficit that we all have within our day-to-days of even just reducing a slight amount can mean quite a bit of weight loss. So like I said, that was a massive thing for me, and I had to just stop and take a step back. The third thing is not being able to eat lower calorie foods that I really want to try and enjoy. So the other week was when we came back from holiday. They have brought out quite a lot of new salad boxes within M&S, Marks and Spencer's, and I couldn't have any of them basically because there were 20 sins, 15 sins, whatever. And I'm thinking, oh, they're like 400 calories. It's a salad, it's a pasta salad. You know, so these things have been starting to get to me a little bit. And actually, I'm really thankful for having a break away to guide me and show me that there is more to life than worrying as much as I have been worrying. And I'm hoping that it will have a much more positive impact upon me, social situations. And as I said, I will still be on my weight loss journey. That's not stopping. But what I will be doing is using MyFitnessPal. So MyFitnessPal is an app, just like many others, where you can go on to basically scan your food into your phone so that you can keep track of your calories. Now, a calorie deficit is how we lose weight. With regards to Slimming World, it has worked for me. I've got 5.5 stone award. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm not saying it hasn't worked. It definitely has. But for someone like me who has done Slimming World for a full year, non-stop, it's time for a change. And I feel ready for that change. I feel ready to embrace it. I've got all of my food laid out for tomorrow for work. It's all scanned into my phone already. And I'm really feeling pretty good about it, to be honest. But again, another thing I will just show you very quickly, as I'll just get it from the fridge, is that I have been starting to take these, so the Yakult Light. So this is sort of after finishing antibiotics. So there are 20 million good bacteria in each little shot thing here. Now, these are like 28 calories or 27 calories per little bottle. And I was trying to think in my head, oh, how many sins are in that? That is a benefit to me. It's not regards weight. It's not regards Slimming World. That is to help replace all of the good bacteria that the antibiotics have stripped away from my body so that I can boost my immune system. And again, what was I thinking? How many sins are in it? I mean, honestly, I actually got quite annoyed with myself the other day, and I just thought, enough is enough. So I do respect if some of you maybe don't want to watch my channel anymore because it's not purely Slimming World related, but I will be eating and making good choices. I've still got a freezer full of Slimming World food, which I've just bought today. We have got the Iceland skewers, you know, the good old favourites. We've got low calorie, low sin, technically, snacks all throughout the house. And that's not going to change. It's just my approach is slightly different. So as I said, I'm still happy to help any of you if it's helpful. If you want to stay around, stick around. And again, if this is a new person watching right now, then please stick along on the journey with me. Let's get to that 6 stone award and see how we go on. Now, obviously, as I said, I still have access to the Slimming World app at the moment. But what did get me, sort of upset me a little bit, is the fact that I messaged my Slimming World consultant, who I've been with since Christmas, the week of Christmas, just to say, and I will read it out, I won't say the consultant's name, but I did message her, just, you know, mutual respect. And I did say, hi, just a quick message to say that I have decided to take a break from Slimming World after a whole year. I do feel I need a change now, and so I won't be back to group at the moment. Thank you, Denise. Now, that was yesterday. The consultant has seen it and read it because it's got the 2 blue ticks on WhatsApp, and she hasn't replied. So that's sort of actually upset me, to be honest, because I didn't need to message her. I'm doing it for me. And regardless, I think you need to respect that people have choices and decisions to make, which are their choices and their decisions to make. And supporting them or being there for guidance in the background or if I ever wanted to return to Summerworld at a later date, to know that I left on good terms and it was all okay. But at the moment, I'm feeling a little bit unsettled by that non-response, non-reply sort of situation. Again, what's also got to me, and this is not a Summerworld hating video at all, it's not. Summerworld's changed my life and I've lost, as I said, over 5.5 stone. Yeah, to be honest, it has changed my life. It's saved my life. It's changed my life. I can't say that it hasn't. It has helped me become more confident, more happy, more productive, more successful than I have ever been in my career and my life. And yes, I put all the work in myself though, but Summerworld gave me the tools to do that. And so I have to be thankful and grateful for it. However, I don't know if any of you saw my post about the Summerworld kitchen boxes. So they're similar to the HelloFresh boxes and Gousto. So basically you choose your meals, they send them out to your house, you pay usually a reasonable price. You know, there's always offers and things on with Gousto and HelloFresh. But what Summerworld have said is that these are not always Summerworld friendly meals. And they're not, but they aren't bad meals either. Food is food, as I said. And you can go onto these websites, so like HelloFresh, etc. And you can often get like 50-60% off your first box. And then you'll get, you know, quite a high discount off the next box and the next box again. Refer a friend programs. Gousto is the same, you know, I've got blue light card discount, so I can often get quite good deals. And again, they want your custom. So sometimes even just saying it's still, you know, I've used up my sort of discount codes and actually I'm going to pause it there. They'll always try to give you a deal. So that's also a little tip as well if anyone wants to try it out. However, with regards to the Summerworld kitchen, I had a look on the Summerworld website and I did look at the kitchen products. However, what I realised was that they were incredibly expensive and there is no discount involved for anybody who's already a member on Summerworld either, which doesn't sit well with me at all. Now, I'm not sure if I took a screenshot. Oh, I did. So I was going to choose chicken arrabbiata, steak stroganoff with rice and sautéed kale, and char siu pork with noodles. Now, £6 minimum per portion. So per person it's £6. You still have to do all the cooking. You have to do some prep. Some of this stuff is from your kitchen cupboard. It's not even included in the box. So for 3 meals for 2 people was £37.50. And that didn't include delivery. So £37.50 for 3 dinners. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday was nearly £40, which I'm sorry, but that's like half of our food budget for the full week. And we eat well. We eat really nice food. And so we just couldn't justify it. Now, I may at a later date try it out to do a bit of a review. I know that I'd said to some of you guys on a community post and also in some comments that it would be good to try it out, but I can't justify the money. I know that there's been quite a bit of backlash against Summerworld for the way that they have sort of publicised the boxes, but also members are already paying £5.95 per week to weigh in, and they can either weigh and go or they can weigh and stay to group. Obviously it's up to that person, or they can manage their membership online. What they can also do though is they can go to group and they can buy Summerworld snacks like hi-fi bars, magazines. They can buy some extra sort of merch, etc. from their consultant. They then take something from the house to drop it into the sort of like Slugger of the Week basket and things like that as well. And do you get a discount if you're already a member? The answer is no. So even though Summerworld members are Summerworld members, they are not entitled to any discount or bonus or any extra information. And actually Summerworld Kitchen is now available to the general public, which has never been a thing before, apart from the frozen meals and of course some of the hi-fi bar ranges in Food Warehouse and Iceland. Of course it's exclusive, so you would need to go to that shop specifically to have these food items, but the Summerworld Kitchen is open to everyone who wants to buy it. Now, I know some people have bought it to try it out. Personally for me, I'm not going to do it right now. I hope you guys are not disappointed in me for not doing it, but I just feel I cannot justify the money. Please do let me know if you do try it or you've tried it. But I also know that there was about a 2-week waiting time on delivery of the food as well, which also didn't really sit well with me, that I'd paid out for nearly £40 to then wait 2 weeks on my food come in. I don't know what kind of state it's going to come in. It's just all a little bit too much for me just now. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But what I will say is that when I came back from holiday, my weight gain was £15. Now, a lot of that was water, I would say. I felt quite bloated. But after a couple of days, my clothes did fit a little bit nicer and I didn't feel as bad, to be honest. So that was when I came back from holiday, and I must admit I was expecting it to be a bit more than that because I'd eaten and drunk everything I wanted and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did. I made the most of my all-inclusive. I will say that right now because I did. I ate more than James and I had a great time. We had a fantastic time, both of us. We really did. And I wish we were still on holiday right now, but hey, we all need to come back and earn more pennies to go away again, don't we? So, but yeah, so what I did last week was also follow Slimming World as usual, but I also tracked my calories on MyFitnessPal, which gave me a rough estimate of about 1,600 calories. Between 1,500 and 1,600 calories a day was roughly what I was having for the week, and it was a little bit of a dipping my toe in the water to see how I felt about calorie counting on MyFitnessPal with the scanning app again, because I did lose 5 stone doing this before on my own without Slimming World, so I know it's possible. But I wanted to see how it fitted into my life again, and it fitted in very easily. Now, what I will say is that last week's weigh-in, my last weigh-in with Slimming World, exactly 1 year, 52 weeks of Slimming World, I lost half a stone. So I'm already half of the way back to getting to the weight that I was before I went on holiday. I am really happy with that. This week, I haven't weighed myself because, as I said, I've been unwell. But as of tomorrow morning, we go again. And as I said, I will try to keep you guys as up to date as possible as I can. But I do hope that you'll stay along with the journey with me. I don't just do weight loss related videos. As you'll know, there are lots of other things that James and I get up to in our personal lives that we want to take you guys along on our journey with as well. So I really appreciate you watching. If you stuck this far to the end to find out how I'm getting on, I really do love every single one of you for being there to support me. And I am always here for every single one of you. So please do not ever think that if I'm not posting on YouTube that I've gone away and left you. I haven't. I definitely haven't. And I've missed all of you as well. It's been quite hard to get back into a routine, and of course feeling really unwell has completely knocked me for 6. But what I know is that you'll all have my back just as much as I have yours, and we'll get through this little stage of life together. So thank you so much for watching. Please do take care as always. I've missed you all. I love you all, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.